Hello, welcome back to Farthest Frontier. Yeah, just got started and straight away it's a case of we've got somebody visiting. So this is Lethros. Oh dear, I've got a lot of soap and you want a cheap price. I don't think that's going to get sold. Ah, now that's interesting. We've got a lot of iron ore. Curious, but we've got very few iron ingots. So whatever I did before to try and get more iron ingots doesn't seem to be working. We're just not producing enough. So that's a bit of a pain. Well, cool out of curiosity, let's have a look. See what we're doing for coal. So we're not really doing as much as we could then. Even now, we're still not producing enough. I mean, hello. Is that somebody intoxicated? Seriously? That probably explains why. I mean, folks are just... It's like... This is appalling. I mean... Never mind. I'm getting distracted. Right, so where the Lethros? I mean, we're doing okay on money, so I'm fine there. I mean, I'm seriously tempted to buy more metal ingots at this rate. I mean, we're not... Yeah, probably explains why we're not producing as many heavy weapons as well. Let's go and have a look. So there's the... Right, that's an arsenal for producing, like, different types of armour. And over there we've got a foundry. So the foundry will produce iron and gold ingots. So we've got... Hold on, we've got 3 of them. We've got 4 of them. I think I'm wondering if I'm keeping that one as a... No, it still uses heavy tools. Probably makes sense to upgrade this one if I can. So that needs... irony of ironies, it needs 25 iron ingots. Oh, fudgesicles. Right, I'm gonna... Although they're expensive, I'm gonna buy some. How much are they going to cost me? It's actually not too bad a price, that. Right, now before anybody uses them, I'll get that upgraded. That means I'm going to have to put some money in the piggy bank. Hopefully that'll keep things ticking over. Then I'll just wait and see who else comes through, see if I can sell anything else. Although I've got to be a bit careful, because when you've got a lot of gold, it seems to attract private armies. I seem to be struggling to handle them. We just don't have the soldiers to do it. I mean, I could get more soldiers, but then it's the cost of upkeep and so on. That's the problem. Now, why is that? Right, let's go. Can we go in that direction then? Because this is my main part of the game really now, is just going around flattening, trying to flatten places, trying to keep places flat. So I'm widening the area out. That's the idea. Try to get this place widened out, and then I can start adding to it. But yeah, that might take a while. And when I say a while, I mean I'm talking about like a long while. I mean, we've been at this for... Oh, hold on. Cancel that one. Yeah, we've been at this for 129 years. And I'm nowhere near where I want to get to. It's just downside of this lack of terraforming, shall we say. There's a distinct lack of it, and it's causing me problems. We've got now the Beldar the Peddler, don't we? Yeah, Beldar the Peddler. So, that's interesting. Short on hide coats. Probably due to a lack of pelt, I'd imagine. Yeah, there's nothing there I can see that I need to buy. Nothing I can see to sell either. Right, so one of the things I wanted to focus on down here was... Oh yes, we're waiting for... That needs to take precedence. I definitely need water. Oh, now they're complaining of the lack of... Seriously? What's with all these pesky bears? Come on, deal with a bear, will you? If everybody just runs away, it's not going to solve the problem. I mean, to be fair... I mean, if you see a bear running at you, you're going to run away, but there is a benefit, like if you're in a big group. There's a lot of people can take on a bear. I mean, somebody might get eaten in the process, but, you know, it's just one of those things you've got to live with. Speaking of living with, what happened to all my... Why? I'm still trying to figure out why my trees aren't growing. This has been going on for, like, years and years. They're supposed to be planting trees. That's all they're saying is no, it's nothing to do here. I mean, why is nobody planting trees? There's a distinct lack of trees. I mean, they chop down mature trees only. That's the idea. So it's supposed to be like 50-50. So why are they not planting any trees then? Are these... Let's clear that. I've been at this for ages. You can see where the trees are. And if for some reason the trees just don't seem to be growing. Because this has been going on for like a long, long time. I'm just going to get them to chop it all down and start again. Well, I say them, I mean, it's going to be the labourers. So I'm just puzzled as to why I'm not getting any trees growing. Because that was the whole point of them, is they're like the forester was to give you trees that would, you know, just keep replacing the trees, and that's it. You've got a constant source of wood. For some reason it stopped working. And I am intrigued. Go and chop these trees down then. Well, because I need a lot of wood anyway. I mean, there's a distinct lack of wooden planks and struggling for firewood. Need 5 metal ingots there. 5 in stock. Back to here, so I think I'm gonna have to buy some more. No, I can't buy any off you. What about my suit? No, I can only sell them to you. Wow, we've got like a lot of fruit and a lot of... Yeah, we've had a lot of wheat for a long time. I mean, I could sell some of these off because we've got a lot of this, even though it's not at a good price. I mean, I may as well. Because I've just got like a bajillion glassware. Actually, what's that? Oh no! Oh no, no, no! This is bad. There are raiders coming in this direction. Why are you whinging? This building is not currently providing entertainment. Well, to be honest, I mean, everybody's getting drunk anyway, so I'm not really overly concerned. I mean, it's like... As much as I want to keep people entertained, if all they do is just get drunk, it's not helping. Right, 803 out of 805 people. So I think I'm going to wait until we get through to spring. See how much spare food I've got. Oh, now you're finally telling us. So there's 64 coming from there. So that was right. They said they were coming from that direction. Right, so where's the main? So these are just a small bunch of pipe. Right, let's go and send these over to here. Hopefully the tower... Oh, well, hang on a minute. Oh dear, that was bad. I think somebody just died. Old age, okay. Old age is acceptable. Well, it's inevitable, really, but... Right, you not go... Oh, what's that? I'll disband the company now. You not go over here. I want to see how long we hold out against the towers anyway. Eh? I want to see how long the towers can hold on. That's interesting. Oh, now that is clever. They're just outside the range of this tower. Maybe going down that way. Now my troops have decided. So they don't have a. There must be some like of a range where they like if maybe if they observe them, then they'll go out and attack. Because I told them to go there and that they've gone out and attacked. Regardless, it's like, we'll go and attack. Just curious. I'm curious. Yeah, so barbarians I don't mind so much. It's the bigger private armies that are the main problem. Yeah, so they're kind of like taking care of them. But like the big private armies are going to be the bigger issue for me. Because with those you're up against like catapults and all sorts. Oh, interesting. Where did you come from? Ah, interesting. That must be... That's the other thing that... I didn't want to go there. That must have been another... That must have been another set, because the... Yeah, because we got told about this lot coming in from here. I didn't see a cavalry unit. Curious and curious. Right, we can go home. Home as in, go back to your barracks. Well, put that away. So, how are we doing down here again? Because this is going to be like a mining town, if you will. That was the plan. Set up a mining town. Because we've got a gold mine over here, which is permanent. There's another one over here that we can build there. Then we've got a permanent iron mine we can build over here. So I thought it might make sense to just have like permanent, like a big permanent area for folks to live. I mean, there's still this one I'm building up here for these people, because at the moment I've got a gold mine up here. People in the coal mine, they've got their own little area down there. I might be tempted actually to set up a marketplace for them. That might make sense. Yeah, these birch trees. So basically they go out and plant birch trees. That's the idea. But for some reason, I'm scratching my head. The trees just don't seem to be growing. Right, how bad was it? Alright, so they lost 56 out of their 64. Crikey, that was pretty good, that actually. Money-wise, we're making a loss. I mean, I am tempted. I mean, we've got a lot of gold. But I am tempted to get more of these. So take Hound Company up to, say, 14. So they are heavy infantry. Yeah, so these are all heavy infantry. The town is at capacity. Why is that? That's intriguing, that. Oh, it says there it's 8 of 8. And there's no upgrade option, so the maximum I could do is 8. I'd have to put in... I'll have to build another stable, and that's a pity. Right, so we're up to 14 on them. Archers. Hold on, let's get some more archers in here. And then pikemen who are there to deal with archers. Let's take them up to... Curiously, how many did I say we've got? Yeah, 6 out of 24. Let's take up the half the size. That's double my cost of the 96 per month. So Phoenix Company are my pikemen. And Banjo Company is my archers. So that needs upgrading. If I want more archers, I'm going to have to upgrade the capacity, but you can't upgrade that. I've either already upgraded it. It's weird that, because it gives you the option to recruit, but then say, no, you can't recruit anymore. So their veterancy is actually 2, theirs is 1. Yeah, because these ones don't really get up to much, to be honest. What happened to you? No garrisoning. Where are you going? That's interesting. That is interesting, because presumably she was a labourer before. So oh no, I'm looking at somebody else. Hold on, is that her? Is that not her there? Was she intoxicated or something? Yeah, I'm trying to find out who else died, because it says 2 villagers have died of old age. So far I've found Ogren, but that's just bizarre. Now they're getting back on. I thought, hang on, I thought I was focused on... Yeah, I thought I was focused on Elbra. Never mind. It's too confusing. Right, so I know about those. Those will be the work areas, these work camps. Is anybody chopping these places down? So presumably they must have already done it, because now they're all busy. Mostly planting. Let's see. Let's see how they do, because that's got me baffled now. Yeah, you can join. We don't have enough room for you, but you can join. So once these get built, let's just speed this up. Once these get built, that'll give us some more room, because then hopefully the miners will move over to here, which makes more sense. I'm just a bit short, so we're just waiting for that one. That one's lacking planks. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a well now. Well, that solves that dilemma. These, I want to move these over to here. Reason being is they'll be closer to the market. I mean, they're still going to have to get like clothes from the wherever they get their clothes from, because I don't think the market sells clothes. Yeah, so they sell the food and the Kindle, for instance, but they don't sell any any clothing, they don't get the shoes, they don't get their coats from there. Right, decorations. Oh no, that was something. What did I put in the middle? I was building something in the middle. So that's a flower urn. Small shrub. Small garden. Small plaza. Where's there a flower urn when you need one? So I don't think it'll fall under that. Medium plaza, small this, small that. Where's that come from? Now I'm suddenly intrigued as to how I managed to do that, because the idea was, oh, which signals, I didn't leave the gap. Cancel that. Doesn't matter. Cancel it. That one there, we'll cancel that. Yeah, I should have left a gap. That's what I've started to do now. I'm putting in these little areas just to try and brighten the place up a bit, because the trouble is, things like living next to a mine has a bit of an impact on people. They don't seem to like it. Some strange reason. Right, I'll have to move you again. Oh, hold on, I've got a gap. What, I didn't have a gap. Garden trail. No, I don't have a gap. Okay. We'll move them in the window, because why not? Not many people object to getting moved in the window. Right, decorations. Where did I get that? Because that's a small shrub, so that would be there. I wonder if that's what that is. Well, that one, it does boost desirability, so that was the plan. So if I put that there, then I should be able to build a garden trail there, and then I can build another one. There. And then I can get the road done properly. So if we come out from there to there, from there to there. Because up to now I've been doing mostly just houses where they've just got like a block. You can fit 4 houses within a block, but there's nothing, there's no gap in between. So you're kind of like missing out on the potential to get better desirability. That's my theory anyway. I'm not doing too bad for gold. $808 out of 805, so I'm just assuming that's because we're in the middle of moving places. Why is nobody moving this? Unless they're prioritising other things. Oh no, that's it, that's because of builders, isn't it? We don't have enough builders. Now we have enough builders. Give it a bit of wiggle room, because I quite like that, because you can set a maximum number of builders. And if they've got nothing to do, they'll go back to being labourers. So that's quite useful. What's not useful is for these people where we're moving the house and then I'm going to move it again. Actually, I don't think we've got enough houses. Even when that's built, I don't think it's enough. Or is it? I'm just watching that, that's all. Is that house finished yet? Oh yeah, they're moving it again. Right, okay, so I need another house. How many do we get? We get... So it's about 16 in that block, 16 in that block. This is... Yes, 16 would go into that one. Is that a permanent one? I don't think it is. I end up with 16 in that one, so I've got a block for them, a block for them. I need another block for these people then. I wonder how far out... I could move out to here and put more houses over here then. So let's do that. Do a bit of future proofing. Ooh, having said that, the mine's there, isn't it? Or at least the quarry or whatever it's going to be. Let's see, if we go with the sand. Ah. Yeah, unfortunately that has to be placed on top. Because if I put it out to here, it's saying it must be placed on a deep sand deposit. I might actually skip that, to be honest, because I've got one over here anyway. Yeah, I've got one over here anyway. The only drawback, I mean, having these deep ones is great because it means you don't run out of resources. The only catch is I don't think it produces many resources. So I think you're getting some resources, just not as many as a normal mine would get. So I think we'll build over it for now. I'll let that slide. Ah, now having said that, there is the iron ore that I could do with lifting out of here. Because I've got iron ore somewhere. Oh yes, we've got iron ore up here. Crikey, that's a... It's going to take a while to clear them. And how much is in there? 2,000. Tell you what, let's clear that out, because if I build houses here now, it's going to be a bit difficult to get them at a later date. So let's put one there and say one there. Just to give me something that they can do. I mean, I don't necessarily need 2 mines, but... I don't necessarily need 2 mines, but... Just because I've got 2 deposits, but... I just want to clear it out relatively quickly. Right, what wonderful things is left in this? I won't find out by clicking on the cancel or on the Evolv for that matter. Oh, I can sell you some soap. And we've got plenty of it. Even though the price isn't good, I'm going to sell them all the same. I need to fill up the piggy bank. Hold on. We've got tons of glass. The fish are going cheap. So let's buy some fish. Have you got any pelts? You don't, do you? Hoobar. Could have done with some pelts. I'm just saying, you know. It would have been useful. Right, so start this off again. We'll go out that distance. And then that distance. It's just on the edge, I think. Right, who we got next? Oh, Scove the Butcher. I mean, he's just a normal butcher, to be fair. I mean, the name sounds like something ominous, but no. He's just an actual butcher. Just your regular, you know, seller of meat, basically. Or at least that's what he might be pretending. I don't know. I don't know enough about him. I just know whenever he turns up, he sells us things and we buy things. That's how it goes. Right, I'm going to buy some... Oh, you've only got 88. Right, well, okay, well, I'll buy them anyway. You haven't got any left. Fair enough. And shoes... Shoes are actually going quite cheap. Oh dear. That sounds ominous. Somebody... Sounds like somebody's in pain. Everything's cheap. Cheap to sell, cheap to buy. Crikey, we've got a lot of meat. I'm just saying. 7 months. 811 out of 813. So I think I. In that case, let's do what we normally do, which is just flatten the places out and I'll widen this out. So that's might be tempting to move the market over here. Doesn't tell me what the reach. Oh, that's a fucking upgrade. That. Yes, we can, but we need 60 planks. That could be tempting. Oh, we've got another visitor. I think it's Atka. Oh, yeah, it's Atka of the Iron Clan. Ooh, hold on a tick. Ooh, that would have been an interesting opportunity because she's buying pelts at a high price. The only drawback is I need them. We've got like a bajillion coal. What if how much you've got? 127. What if I buy them off you? Yeah, I'll buy them off you. Why? Why can't I sell people's shields? I can buy them, I just can't seem to sell them. What is that? Targo's hammer. Well, that could be interesting. Yeah. Well, back to this thing where you can only have one temple. So I'm kind of limited. I quite like the artifacts I've already got, to be honest, but I can't build another. What's a thought? Yeah, I can't build another town centre. I can't build another temple. That would have been quite useful if you could sort of set up like multiple towns, because I'm building like a little market area over here. Right. Anyway, I was getting distracted. Food-wise. How far does that bakery reach? If I can find it. So I'm not sure if I was gonna. Probably gonna build over there as well. Why not? Right, go in that direction then. Right, they're all busy over there digging that place up. They're all going to be busy over there digging that place up. It looks like they're finally getting around to starting to clear this out, but I don't know. It seems like it's a feature where the trees get planted and just don't grow. Or maybe it's just something about the actual trees that are built. Maybe they've got the wrong type of seeds or something. Maybe they bought trees that don't actually grow to a particularly decent height. Maybe they just decide to buy like mini trees. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out why the trees not growing. There's other trees out there. There's lots of trees out there, and they grow really quickly. I mean, look at this. Look at how many trees we've got in here. This is a lot of trees. I'm just saying. How did we end up with all these trees in here? And yet, the trees that we've planted don't grow. It's bizarre. I could do with somebody like probably regularly chopping those trees down. How are my horses supposed to get anywhere in there? Seriously, where did all these trees come from? I mean, like horses like to run around in the field, not wander around in the forest. It's like, what? This is bonkers. Someone's messed up my fields. Oh, speaking of messing things up, how are the bees doing these days? Right, so they're doing 16%. So I think it's just because there's too much competition. These bees are at... I was getting optimistic. I thought by moving the bees it would help them, but it has to a certain extent. It's just there's too many bees in one particular area. In which case, how are these bees doing in comparison? Because these ones are literally directly opposite each other. Yeah, they're down at 9%. It's true. Well, on the plus side, that's been upgraded, so I'll put 2 people in there. What's that? Oh, you can tweak these things, can you? Or is that just giving me the summary of what we picked out at the start? Right, well, how we're doing for... Let's have a look at the statistics. So, well, oh no! Why are you exposed? What are you doing exposing yourself? We're a terrible person. How did that happen? How did that happen? That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh no! No, 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 no! That's 2 people have died from exposure. We just don't have a firewood, do we? Oh dear. I mean, we've got the housing. There's a distinct lack of firewood. I mean, everybody's cheerful though. I mean, there's a bit of a lack of entertainment going on, which, because, well, to be fair, I've got that new, well, I've got 2 market areas plus another mining area. That's bad. Right, well, tell you what. Let us build... Where's the wood splitters? There's one. Oh, that's a lot of people down there. Right, if I put a wood splitter here. And a... stockyard there. What I can do is I can get them to focus just on the firewood over there. Because the marketplace should go out and collect it. Right, so we've got one there. So their coverage is out to here. As long as I don't trample on anybody, I think. Well, I could build one. I'll be getting into their territory, won't I? Hang on. Let me just double check I haven't intruded on there. It's kind of on the... Let's move that a bit out of the way. Move that over there. Right, I'll do the same down here. I mean, we're banking on these people actually producing logs, to be fair. I mean, yeah. There might be a bit of optimism going on here. Let's have a look. I put that there. Now the fire splitter is there. As long as I don't... What happened there? Something weird happened. Everything's suddenly running slowly. Right, so there's the fire splitter. I just don't want to... I don't want to tear down any... I think I might be able to squeeze that in there. Right, so yeah, it's just I don't want to tear down any of the bushes, that's all. Right, so this whole area has now been cleared from what I can see. So that's a good sign. Well, I say it's a good sign. I mean, a lot depends. I mean, are the trees they're going to plant going to grow this time round? Because I don't know. I just don't know. Right, we're getting through the winter. We've hardly got... Well, you've got... I mean, there's some firewood out there somewhere. I mean, I'm just saying. Right, we're going to move that. Because I feel it should be moved a bit closer. Let's put that over there. Right. Is anybody going to chop these trees down? Mind you, it depends. I mean, we've got quite a few labourers still going. But what I want to do is I want to make sure that that gets limited. Hello. Are they drunk? What is it with these drunk people? It's interesting, like, they're all going over there and still dumping things in here. Technically it needs to be moved. So yes, they're having a field here, they're just clearing the place out. I mean, when they get round to this it'll be nice. Just saying. Right, so how we're doing over here for this one? Because I want to set limits, I just want this one to carry, it's like firewood, so the idea is these, oh, I said that they've got a long way to go to get the... Yeah, because the trouble is, there's people up here who need logs. It makes more sense to actually have the actual firewood splitters up here. So we get all the wood hauled back to here. This probably isn't a good idea. Now that I think about it, I knew there was a reason I didn't normally build them out there. The only drawback though is I've got people living all the way out here who need access to firewood. So it might not be too bad for, say, like, if I have one down here. I don't know. Well, it's not too far. Because they're showing no signs of firewood they've got. Right, back to flattening again. So I'm going to go out to about that distance there. I mean, the reason I keep flattening it is just because if I keep expanding it, it's messing things up. It's like if I expand this out to here, for instance, it starts messing up areas like this. Is that a bear attacking a tower? That's a crazy bear, I'm just saying. It's not a good idea to be attacking a tower if you're a bear. You're at a distinct disadvantage. No, I mean, the thing is, every time I expand this area out, I run into the problem where it then starts messing up these areas at the top that are no longer flat. That's why it just takes forever and a day. Right, what has my suit got to offer? I mean, I can sell cheese. I've got quite a bit of cheese. Let's sell some of those off at a... it's not a good price, though. There's nothing I can see worth buying off him. We shall leave that be. Right, so we've got a house over here. Oh, have we moved? No, we haven't moved that yet. Right, let's move the house. That house needs to go there. Then I can put the little decorations in between. That's the plan, you see. We cheer them up. Right, so that, we put one there, one there, and then one there. That's my theme. We cheer everybody up. Right, if we go in that way, because I'm trying to flatten over in that direction now. Oh, and there's Plains Rider. We can buy or sell. Oh, we've got like a bajillion clay. Well, let's just lose that. I don't need. Oh, hold on. You want to buy it? That's a pity. Definitely buy some of those. In fact, I'll buy all of them. Fish, not that much. No, it's just smoked meat, isn't it? I'll sell some of them. Oh. Need to top up the piggy bank again, don't we? Oh, that's interesting. We're doing okay for tallow. That's something we don't have. We don't have any. Yeah, we don't have any goats. I don't know if I particularly need any goats because I mean we've got all of these big barns where we've got our cows. So do we particularly need any? I don't think so. Right, let's limit what that I do. Why do we put bricks in there? Don't store the two. Let's take them out and just say you can have them. Stop storing them. Right, store them. Don't store them. You can store them though. And I'll do the same with this one down here. Right, so don't store all of those bits and pieces, but we're going to store them. I can understand how we get bricks in here, because there's a brickyard. That would make sense. But what doesn't make sense is how that place ended up with bricks. That's bizarre. Like we're miles from anywhere and yet we ended up with bricks for some strange reason. So what are you... Hold on, what are you bringing to the... Right, so you don't have anything on you, but what are you going to collect? Sand. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Well, that's better than what it used to be, because now you can get... you've now got the wagoners actually come along and pick things up. Before they used to just... I think they just used to pick things up from source and bring them to somewhere like this. Now they're actually more actively involved in things, which is a lot better. Oh wow! That's not good news. That is definitely not good news, because I'm pretty sure that although you're getting access to you know, unlimited gold over here, for instance, I don't think these produce as much gold. And all they did in the last year was 22. I mean, that sucks. There's hardly any there. Right, so that... Why have I still got a house over there? Because those mines shut down. Why would I have them there? I mean, there's... Yeah, there's 8 there. Yeah, probably worthwhile. No, let's bring these up here. Because why not? I'm going to have to move everything up here as well. At some point. do something similar. Well, I say similar, do basically the same thing as I've done here, where I'm giving them more room. Then it looks a bit, well, it looks a bit tidier. I quite like that. I mean, that one, 33% desirability. Seriously? What's with the bear? Go away. Go away, bear. Shoo. It's not your house. Oh. This is not a good sign when you've got a bear wandering around your neighborhood. In fact, it's a very bad sign. It's terrible. It's like, no. Oh, hold on. Is that somebody lying on the ground? Oh no, somebody dropped their things. I need a lot of people. That's not many people, but I need a lot. Right, come over here. We need to focus on this here bear. There's a problem if we don't. Jeez Louise, the things you have to do for bears. Right, there's some gold there, so we won't build another gold mine, I suppose. Just plunk that there, why not? Right, so we've got these going. Well, to be fair, I think these ones are going to last a long time anyway. That's 36,000 in there. I think it's because they're both tapping into the same two mines. What if they reached out to that one? Possibly. Yeah, it's like a bajillion iron ore over there. Right, anyway, that is... Now that's a thought, we don't have a bakery, do we? I'm kind of like reluctant to put one of those pubs in, because it's... Everybody just gets drunk. I mean, you kind of like want to, but it's like, yeah, I mean, you know, is it a good idea? I mean, it's not entertainment, I'll admit, without something. They want some form of entertainment. They're fussy people. Well, that's a thought, we don't have a rat catcher, do we? Oh, I put a rat catcher. I haven't put a rat catcher down here, have I? Oh, fudgesicles. Right, there's a rat catcher. Put that one. Ooh, now there's a thought. What are we doing for necessities, should we say? Yeah, there's what? Where's all these extra people coming from? Who's having all these extra people? Well, this is inconvenient, isn't it? Is there any room back in the main place? I mean, there's this... Yeah, so I could put some houses down here, actually. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's widen this out. I'll put some extra houses in the main area. I've got 6 months food and we're kind of just starting right now. Oh dear. No, I'm exposure again. Oh dear. So there's a miner. That's bad. Because I've got enough houses up here though, surely. Huh. Tell you what. I mean, they're not going to go down. They are, aren't they? Coming down there. Because this part here, I don't want to touch that because the plan is to expand out this way anyway. Let's get an emergency one up and running. But I've got to flatten the place first. Why am I not surprised? I mean, it solves the housing crisis, I must admit. I mean, there is a positive. You've got to put a positive spin on this. I mean, you know, we've got less people to worry about now. Is this place? This place is ticking along. It's ticking. Right. So decorations. I mean, if the winter gets over a bit quicker, then I won't have so much of a problem. I'm just saying. Right, so I've got to wait for them to flatten that place. Speaking of flattening things, I mean, that's not quite flat, is it? I go from there to... Right, so I've got to go from the road then. Now we'll go in that direction for a change, because I want to flatten out the edges. And that goes in that direction. So that job ends there. So if we go in that direction. Yeah, it's going to pull that edge down. I'm just looking at that edge, that's kind of flatter than there, and it's going to start messing things up. I want all of it to be at one height, but you're limited in how many cells you can do in total, which is a bit annoying. It's just too, for me, this terraforming stuff, it's too basic. It really needs some thought, but I think from the dev's perspective, it's too... It would make things too easy for you. For me, it's just too much hassle. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's like a long time. A seriously, seriously long time. Right. Emergency shelters. Let's see if I can put that in there. So eventually, like, we'll get round to that, but... Right, what about Score the Butcher? Let's Score the Butcher. God, oh, what does Score the Butcher want? You want to buy iron ingots. I mean, I can buy some more pelts off him. That's interesting, that. I don't have as much gold now. In fact, I have a distinct lack of it. I need to sell a lot more things, most notably because of all the soldiers that I've got now. So I've got like a bajillion soldiers. Well, okay, I don't actually have that many, but it's a lot of, I've got a lot of soldiers. Still have some herbs. Wait for the next one to turn up and we'll see how they do. 24 livestock animals born. That's a lot of meat, I'm just saying. Because that's usually what happens to them. Now, $64 million question for me is what the heck's going to happen to my trees? Why are they not pulling them out? I can't dig up the greens for some strange reason. Normally they do get... Yeah, normally they get pulled out. That's a bit weird. Right, what does Atka want, or what can Atka sell? I mean, I'll sell some clothes. So I've got a reasonable service. Shoes, candles. That's interesting. We're on a shortage of pottery now. Fish. I mean, at least the firewood's starting to go back up again, so that's a good sign. That's almost done. And that's starting to get flatter. It's not flat, it's just flatter. Let's go in that direction. It's nice little area, this. I'm quite enjoying this little place now. Pesky predators. Oh, that's interesting. What's the wagoner bringing? Oh, what's the wagoner coming to collect? Are they over here to get the... I wouldn't be surprised if they're here to get the iron. Yeah. Right, what about Beldar? What do you want, Beldar? What have you got? What can I sell you? Oh, I've got quite a lot of those medicinal herbs. I do want to sell... Oh dear. That didn't sound good. No, nothing. Nothing with Beldar, unfortunately. Ooh. Holy smokes, our gold's going down quickly. Better put some of that into the piggy bank. This could come back to bite me because we're losing gold at a quick rate. In part, I think it's because we've finished with the gold mine over here. I think that those permanent ones, if you will, I just don't think they produce as much gold. So they're useful, but they're kind of like a last resort. I mean, is that a gold mine? I'll max that out. I mean, I don't have that many people here. What happens if I max it out? Yeah, we don't have enough people to do it. Fudge sickles. Right, so if I go 2 in there, 2 in there. Oh, there's a drought. No! That's bad news. The news is bad, because it's bad news. Right, let's have a look. I mean, this... See, this what gets me is if I look at that, that doesn't look flat to me. I mean, it looks as though it's like sloping down in that direction. If I grab that, see there, you can automatically start to see where it's sloping down. At least that, to me it is anyway. Then it starts to flatten out again. So the trouble is I'm going to have to literally do a lot of flattening to bring this lot into line with this lot. And to me it's just bonkers. I'm sure the devs have got some rationale behind it, but to me it's just nuts. It takes way too much time to do stuff like this. I want to go in, and that's the other thing, is you're limited as to how far you can go. See, that's my limit. There's literally a limit of how many cells you can do at once for some reason. So it's a pain in the neck having to, like, if you do it in strips like this, it takes forever. And if you want to do a large area, you're going to be at it at Christmas. And in my case, it's like over a century. We're getting towards about, almost 1.5 centuries. And I'm still really not that further forward. So no, got a distinct disagreement, I'd say, in terms of whatever the developers had in mind. To me, it's broken. It's just not practical. I mean, we're not that far off getting to, I think, the finished version, but I very much doubt they'll change their mind. I think you're pretty much stuck with it, which to me I think spoils it. I mean, at least in terms of if you want to do this sort of stuff, it's not necessary, but it's useful. I mean, even if I speed the game up and run it at 3 times, I could do that, but I have to keep stopping and starting anyway, to be fair. But it's just like, I'm wondering if we do... Yeah, even that's not flat. Doesn't seem flat out there. It's starting to go down. But it's just so much flattening, and then if I want to expand out to here, it's going to drop this side down in the process, which means you've then got to go through this entire process. It's I think it's just like a never-ending point. I mean, it depends on where your end goal is, really. I mean, I'm trying to like make this area bigger and bigger, because at some point the plan was at some point to bring like the town centre up here, to bring one of the barracks up here, the trading post and the vault. But I'm looking at this area now, and it's just I just don't think it's going to be practical. If we go out to, say, here, probably fit it there. If I call time it there, and see, that's about as far out as I want to go. Yeah, I've got to set some sort of endpoint as to how far out. Trouble is, I can't really build. I mean, yeah. Trouble is, it's gonna. I don't know if I commit to that, is it gonna like deduct about 1,000 gold from me in the process? Am I going to be stuck like that, or is it only going to pay that gold once I've actually finished it? Because I'm trying to work out how much room I need. I think that's enough if I bring it out to here, and that seems a reasonable amount. But the only drawback is I wanted to put houses over here as well. I could put the town on, say, like there. Yeah, we could put maybe like a town over here, the vault over here, and just build this area out here. But it's kind of like a waste of the market, because the market can go out quite a distance. So then I've got to push it out in this direction. But if I push it out in this direction, then it's even more time. It takes forever. I mean, getting there. I suppose maybe it's because I've stuck. Because originally I started off doing the terraforming in these stripes, and then I started doing it in bigger chunks. So maybe I need to just keep focusing on the stripes again. I'm just trying to get it done at a quicker rate, though. That's the thing. Part of it felt like it was taking longer if I do it in stripes versus, you know, the big rectangles, if you will. But you can see, I mean, because I've flattened that area, it's pulled that area down, so that it's made this side worse. And it's like, yeah, so like each time I want to do this, I've got to say like start from there, then the next time I'll have to do from there, then from there, and then so on. But you can see this isn't even straight at all either. It's becoming the bane of my life, this thing. There's just too much time spent terraforming. But you don't have to do it. It's not a necessary part of the game. I'm just doing it because it's a case of there's no goal as such within the game. There's no purpose to it other than to probably see how long you can survive without breaking the game. Because there's no quest, no storyline as such. There is a story about, you know, why this is all starting and so on, but there's no end goal, there's no target other than just, I suppose, see how many survivors or villagers you can get, I suppose. And then you're into performance issues. So something like this isn't so bad because you just keep building these little pockets. I quite like being able to do that. So I want to keep focusing on this sort of stuff. Whereas this is just a pet peeve, shall we say. I just feel obliged to keep working on this. You know, I just like to think at some point I would be able to get it finished. At some point. Maybe. Possibly. But that's gonna take a lot more episodes.